Sneeders, full pairs.
Yep, I'll let you lead us.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah. Welcome to Leaders Full Pairs. My name's Kirsty, and today at the UK Games Expo, we're with Alistair from Aeronautique Games. Hello, Alistair. How's it going?
It's going very well. The show's been very busy and we're doing all right on the stall.
That's good. Glad to hear. So, what delights do you have to show us today?
Well, we have our game Route Finder Intercontinental, in which the players are 1920s pilots trying to fly across the world. Before we had big jets that could do it in 12 hours, it was taking people, I think the quickest they did it was about 3 days, or it could take them 3 or 4 months to do it.
Wow.
And you get to recreate that in the game.
That's very exciting. That's very exciting. So where did the idea for this game come from?
I've had a sort of idea for it for many, many years, but I think, as like a lot of people did when the pandemic kind of came in, I thought my day job's been quite difficult, so let's do something for a bit of fun. And by the end of a couple of months, we ended up with a game.
That's very exciting. That's very exciting. So how does it all work? Do you want to give us a little run of?
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's I've classed it as a resource management roll and write game.
Okay.
So we do have a board that you're playing on.
Okay.
But most of the gameplay goes through 3 sets of tables.
Okay.
So the first thing you need to do is to find your sponsors. So the people who are actually going to pay for the flight.
I see. Yep.
So they'll give you most of them will give you some money.
Yep.
Some of them will give you bits of technology for your airplane.
Okay.
Some of them will support you in other ways, like giving you free refueling at the different cities.
Okay. Yeah.
So you have to find 8 sponsors,
Yep.
and then you get to choose 4 of them.
Okay.
So you get a selection there. You make the choice as to what you think is going to help you.
That's exciting.
So that's the top part of the table there.
Yep.
That gives us a sum of money and some idea about what we might build the aircraft with.
Okay.
The second stage is actually designing your aircraft.
Okay.
Okay? So on the second table, airplane technology table, you've got 7 different classes of technology.
Okay.
So like the wings, fuel tanks, flying controls and things. Now all these are genuine bits of aircraft. Okay. They're generalised for the sake of the game, trying to make it fun. But they're all proper parts of aircraft.
Yep.
The better the technology, the more expensive it is, as you would expect. So when you're designing aircraft, you've got to balance off the cost of all the bits against the benefits that it's going to give you. Benefits you can get are the aircraft can fly further, it carries more fuel, or it's less tiring to fly.
Okay,
So if you think about something like the Wright flyers, the kind of old biplanes, they're very, very shaky to fly.
Exhausting to hold on to that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if you get to the aircraft, so when we're flying around on a jumbo jet, it's very smooth, it's nice and calm, and all this kind of thing. So it's not fatiguing. So you can you can fly further. Okay. So these are all the benefits of the aircraft technology. So you end up designing your aircraft. You've usually got a kind of scratch paper beside you working it out. But you work out your aircraft. You end up with a set of money left, an idea of the fortitude that the aircraft will give you, and the fuel that it's got. Okay. Now the game is designed for solo, but can be competitive or cooperative for multiplayers. So you can have multiple players in the same plane. So you have a pilot, co-pilot, navigator, that sort of thing. And if you have them, then they'll give you more fortitude. Or maybe the engineer will be able to help you with the fuel, so you get more fuel off them. So once you've figured out who's playing, what aircraft you've got, you end up with a kind of starting setup. So with this aircraft, we've got about £4,000 left. We've got a fortitude of 8, and we've got a fuel range of about 10. Okay? Now, 2 of the sponsors here will give us benefits actually in the game, not just in aircraft design. So the Royal Navy will give you free recovery if you crash at a water port, a water city, or one where you land amphibiouly. This chap, Sir Francis, okay, so he's given us a bit more money, he's given us £4,000, but he wants us to complete it in 35 days. And that's a push. That's a push. But we wanted the money, so we've gone with it. If we fail to complete that in 35 days, he wants his money back straight away.
Ouch.
If you run out of money,
Yeah.
game over. You can't reach there. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have a crew, we have an aircraft, and we've got an idea how much money we've got. So the third stage of the game, the main part of it, is actually flying the route. So we start off, there's 3 different routes. You can do London all the way down to Melbourne,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
or you do London to Wellington.
Yeah.
The problem there is that you've got to fly water routes.
Oh, yeah.
Or you can do what the Italians were quite good at doing is kind of going slightly the other way and go from, where are we, Rome to Tokyo.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So, first thing you do is you make a note of what you're trying to write. What leg you're trying to fly.
Yeah.
Legs being between the different cities.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're going to go like London to Constantinople. So we're going to go this way. The different stages between the different cities have different difficulties.
Okay.
They're not just to do with the distance involved. It might be a particular boring route if it's over water.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a difficult thing to fly over water back then because you're
fall asleep easily.
exactly, and you don't have excellent navigation, and you're trying to navigate with nothing to indicate where you are. So it's difficult.
Yeah.
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 Or you might be flying. Where are we? Yeah, Calcutta to Shanghai.
Yep.
So you're flying over the Himalayas. Really, really difficult to do back then. Yeah. So that's a challenging stage.
Yeah.
So you need to map out your route as to how you think you're going to do it with the aircraft that you've built. Okay.
Yep.
So we want to go from London to Constantinople. So that's going to take 8.
Yeah.
Well, our aircraft has got fuel of 8, so we can do it.
Okay.
But it's extremely borderline. If we get the rolls going against us, it's going to be hairy. Fortitude of 10, that's fine. We've got two over on that.
Yeah.
All right. So with this kind of worked example, we roll a 12.
Yeah.
So on the flight table, we take a look and see, okay, we had good navigation.
Yeah.
The navigation worked really well for us. So we're not as tired. We actually get a bonus on fortitude for the next leg.
That's useful.
So we get +2 on that. So we arrive in Constantinople. We managed to get to there.
How is this moving along?
No, that is a point I should make.
Okay.
What you get in the game is basically everything paper.
Okay.
You have to provide your own tokens and your own dice.
Okay.
So you get the rules, you get the tables, and you get the smaller version of the map, A4 size version of the map. Okay. But we're selling the book for £10.
Yeah.
So it's a trade-off between having all the little bits and paying a bit more for it. And we went for just a bit cheaper.
And you can pick up miniatures of planes anywhere.
Exactly. Yeah. Or you can use a coin, or we've all got dice and tokens.
Exactly.
So we take a day to fly that. So we on the day track around here, we go to a day. Yep. We've arrived in Constantinople.
Yeah.
We've used 8 fuel.
Yep.
Okay. So now we're in the city.
Yep.
Something happens in the city as well. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
So again, we roll the dice, and on this result, we got a 25.
Yep.
So in the city for a 25, okay, there's an army regiment in the city.
Yep.
They're really quite impressed with you, so they're going to host your visit.
That's very nice.
So there's no benefits here that are going to help us this time.
Okay.
But you can get the same results in different cities.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this one would help you if you crashed.
Yep.
They would help you to recover, and they would repair your aircraft for free. You wouldn't have to pay for that. Okay.
That's useful.
But these guys, they just give you a very nice dinner.
Yeah. Well, everybody needs to eat.
Exactly. Yep. So we're quite happy in Constantinople.
Yeah.
We move on another day.
Yeah.
A day of rest there. But we need to refuel the aircraft.
Yep.
So we need to buy 8 fuel,
Yep.
which is going to cost us £400. And we've got a table down the side here of costs, day costs, financial costs.
Yep.
If you crash, how much it's going to cost to repair your aircraft, how long it's going to take you. You can also gain things if you find yourself running out of money, which does happen quite often.
Yep.
You can hang around for as long as you want, and you can earn £50 a day just barnstorming, taking the local populace out for flights and that sort of thing. You can also rest there. You can buy more fortitude, but it's going to cost you £100 a day to stay there. So if you find yourself really tired after a particular flight and you want to recharge a bit, so there's a lot of decisions that you can make to affect it, although there is a lot of luck involved in rolling on the tables. Yeah. So there's a lot of I think there's a bit of balance there,
Yeah.
but it is very much
Definitely,
luck-based.
definitely. So,
Okay.
obviously, we're at the expo. If people want to come and collect it from the expo,
Yep.
what stand are you at?
We're at stand 2341 in Hall 2,
Perfect.
right
Okay.
beside the door.
Perfect. And if people can't come to the expo, where can they purchase your game from?
So, we have the website.
Yeah.
Yes, just down at the bottom there.
Just there, yeah.
Aeronautique Games, down at the bottom. And at the moment, the link takes you off to Etsy, actually.
Okay, that's fine.
So, but
That's
you
fine.
can buy it online for us.
That's
and you'll get the link
perfect.
through to there on the website.
Thank you so much for your time today, Alistair. I really, really appreciate it. And we wish you all the very best with the rest of Expo.
Thank you very much, and thank you for the
Thanks, everyone.
opportunity.